pool was in between. Jerome was on one side, he was on the other side, but the pool was in between, so. But at least they made weight, right?
They made weight. It got pretty heated in the main event. I thought you were going to have to come out of retirement.
I was pushing really hard to Jerome, and it was my weak arm though, I have to say, because I get surgery again. But yeah, no, that's going to be a barn burner tomorrow.
David Dona from France, Jerome Brown from England. These guys really don't like each other.
Yeah, and it's what's up, old man? That's the first thing he said, so yeah. And at the pool also, they were looking at each other the whole time. I was observing it from the outside, but there was a little bit bad blood coming on. I don't know what, but I'm looking forward to that fight. But a lot of fights I saw, the female fight.
The female fight is very interesting.
Yeah,
Fabiola Esquivel of Mexico versus Sarah Aid Ibrahim of France. There's a lot of tension you can see between these two fighters.
And this is all depending on this is going to continue, because apparently there's not a lot of female competitors. So if this fight is going to look great, I think we're going to let a lot of people emailing in and saying, hey, we want to be on that show.
When you and I were in Miami for the first Karate Combat that was broadcast worldwide, 6 fights, 4 finishes, Josh Quayhagen, clean knockout.
Yeah.
We're expecting more of the same.
I think so too, and I think the people love it because of that reason. I haven't read one bad comment about the first production, and this one I just said to you, they already stepped up right away. Look at the whole thing, although Miami was really cool as well with the boats and the cars and everything, but I truly believe they completely stepped it up. What other fight would you say?
I like this Ferreira's fight versus Tebuyev, Dominican Republic. He's a fighter with heavy hands. Tebuyev, I think, a little more of an angler. I think he's going to move a little more, a contrast in styles. So often we're seeing that too. These fights, all on their feet except for the 5 seconds on the ground, but it's really about fighters solving range, figuring out the reach, figuring out the distance. Yeah,
it's cool also that you always see the differences between the styles. You know, Adam taught me some things about that as well, because you know, if your Shotokan is 50-50, Wado is like Shotokan is 70% hard, 30% soft, and then you got 50-50. Some styles have different stance, wider stance, more base stance, and that you're going to really pick out tomorrow at the fight. You can literally say, okay, that's a Wado fighter, that's a Shotokan fighter, because just the way they stand. How crazy is that if you think about it? Because if I would be a Shotokan guy, I would change my style on purpose.
Right.
My stance on purpose, because nobody's going to expect it. Of course, you can do this only for one fight, because people are not stupid, they're going to see it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward. The main thing, of course, the main event, that's the one I'm really looking for, especially because of the bad luck.
So we're at the Zappione. This was a venue for the first modern Olympics in 1896, and we're back here in 2018. This is truly a legendary building.
And you know what I'm going to look for, because across the street apparently here is where the Colosseum is, where they fought the very first pancration match, and it was 648 before Christ. So we're talking about 2,700 years or so ago. That was where they first had mixed martial arts in the Olympics. I think it was too dangerous, because in the second or the third Olympics we didn't have it anymore, so maybe people died, you know. And it was a weird spot too, because I read about it. It's just a 20-foot by 15-foot place. It was like a rectangle place, very small and tiny. The half of this, pretty much half size of this, with walls up so nobody could escape. So you're going to have to fight. That's what I like about this pit as well. It's small. You can't really run, and if you want to run, you can use the walls and actually come with a crazy kick from the walls.
I'm psyched, brother. We're ready to go from Athens, Greece. Karate Combat Olympus.
Bada bing, bada boom.